I hope that this thing is not filled with all the feedback that it was just filled with just now. But I just bought this tablet. I didn't know it was refurbished. It might be refurbished because it's getting so much feedback. So I'm trying to put it down so I can stay still so it won't be so much feedback. Because like I said, I just recorded a video and it had so much feedback that nobody could hear me. I couldn't hear. A lot of that stuff was, yeah, muffled and stuff. But anyway, like I was saying, like I was saying about trying to make me homeless or whatever. Yeah, so like I said, my baby father had gave me a bus pass. I met whatever, he gave me a bus pass. And he mailed me a bus pass. He mailed it through the mail. So we're not supposed to be in contact with each other. So he mailed it to me through the mail, etc. He gave me a bus pass. He borrowed money from me, $150, even though he had gave me money in the past like 2 times and I really needed it. So I was like, cool. You know, we never really necessarily had problems with money with each other. They always try to make it seem like he was just using me, taking advantage of me. And when we were staying in these different hotel rooms, like I was saying, he was yeah, carrying his weight just as much as I was carrying mine. So I really feel like we went 50-50 on everything as far as everything goes. So yeah, like I have no problem letting him hold money because he ain't never had no problem letting me hold money. Whatever. Long story short, he ain't never get the money back when he was supposed to, and I was having problems paying my rent. So I went down to the church and that I usually go to. And like I was saying before, then God bless those people that always really helped me. And even when we were staying in our hotel rooms or whatever, and we was having a hard time paying for the hotel rooms, that guy down there at the church, I don't want to say his name because they might harass him for being a nice person, but they do that, you know. You can't help people because if you help people, honey, they'll start harassing you for helping. But anyway, he was always very nice. That church is very nice. I wish I could go to that church, but it's Catholic and it's not many black people there. And I don't want to go to a church where I'm like the only black face there. And I don't want to make people uncomfortable because people, whether people say it or not, that makes people uncomfortable. But anyway, especially not while you're at church trying to listen to the gospel. You know, that's the time when you're supposed to be most comfortable. And I don't want to, but I would like to go there. But because just off the strength, they're so nice to me. And when I get on my feet better, I like to donate to them because they were really helpful. I mean, they used to pay our hotel bill up for maybe like weeks at a time. And they're not even through United Way. They're just like a good church. Anyway, so let me turn this channel because there's this man talking too loud for me. I'm trying to say what I gotta say. He's talking about felonies and all this. Yeah, so anyway, he was talking about extra loud, and I'm trying to say what I gotta say. I try not to watch the news anyway. Anyway, so like I was saying, yeah, so I'm walking around all day, different places, trying to get the money, the $150 that I missed, and to pay my rent. So, long story short, I'm at the bus stop trying to get the bus. So, a man comes up to me, he solicits me for sex, and I'm just kind of like, huh? So I feel like they're just kind of trying to get it down to the point where I'm just like, so destitute, so broke, so whatever, that I don't have no choice but to sell my body for sex. You know what I mean? Because like I said, spiritually, and this is all spiritual as well, I am the generational curse breaker in my family. So the fact that I never sold myself for sex and my whole family has been pretty much based off prostitution. That, you know, my aunts have been prostitutes since I was a small child and probably still doing it now. You know, even my aunt tried to accuse me of letting my baby father prostitute me just because we were staying in hotels, I guess. And I'm like, no, that's not what happened. And it's kind of like, y'all watch everything I damn do. So did you see me prostituting myself? No. So why do you even say something stupid like that? And it's just all this type of stuff to get on your nerves. Like, are you projecting? I feel like you're projecting your prostitution onto me. Yeah, so I feel like It's like I need to prostitute myself because that's kind of what the culture is. That's what the Baal worship is all about: sexual perversion, prostitution, violence, etc., drug abuse. That's what it's all about, you know. And because I haven't prostituted myself, I'm a bad person. And I know it probably sounds stupid as all get out, and it's stupid to me. I feel like a lot of this is happening to me because I refuse to be a thought. It's like, what? It's like, I refuse to be a thought. Like, I refuse to prostitute myself. I refuse to engage in thought culture and everything that we was taught that we wasn't supposed to do, we were supposed to do, and everything that we was taught that we weren't supposed to do. You get what I'm saying. So, yeah. And just by me not selling myself for sex, I'm breaking generational curses. But it's like, darn, how messed up do you need me to be? Because I am not an angel, you know. I have never been perfect. I probably just haven't been as sexually promiscuous as other people. And because I'm not sexually promiscuous, I'm a bad person, you know. And I'm like, damn, that's what I'm really trying to figure out. Like, how messed up do you need me to be? How sexually promiscuous do you need me to be? Because I'm not an angel. I never get on here and claim to be an angel. I never, you know. But I did my fair dirt. But damn, how dirty do you need me to be? Even when I was going to look for an apartment and I went into the program, that place, and I was telling the lady that I was having a hard time meeting the minimum qualifications because I don't have a job right now and I'm on fixed income. And she was saying that, oh, have you ever thought about stripping? And I was just kind of like, what? It reminds me of that news thing when they was the little girl that was in defect, that her caseworker suggested that she strip and that she prostitute herself for money because she was asking her defects worker for her, you know, for her allowance. They give the children allowance or whatever. And when she asked her defects worker for her allowance, the defects worker suggested that she strip and sell herself. So, like I said, long story short, they make a decision as to who they are going to allow not to be living in thought culture, and everybody else that's not involved in whatever they got going on are supposed to be living in thought culture. And now I'm starting to understand so much as to why people are so sexual nowadays, because everything is about sex. Like, I mean, everything is about sex. Like, everything. You know what I mean? So, long story short, I was going to handle business. I was on the bus and waiting for the bus, which to me is normal because I'm a New Yorker. So, like, you know, people down here look at you. If you take the bus home, you might as well be sitting under the ramp. Okay, you might always be sitting on the ramp with a sign asking for change, taking the bus, child, because people treat you like you from. Are you at the bus stop? Weather's perfect where I'm sitting at. Mind you, weather's perfect. It's nice outside. It's a beautiful day. I'm outside running errands on the bus. I'm sitting there and like 3 teenage boys, probably in there like 7. I get them like 17 to 19, sitting there like in a huddle or whatever. They kind of real close to the bus stop. So I'm like, maybe they're waiting for the bus too, whole time, you know. I'm not trying to be too paranoid about it, but my body's telling me to react, right? Like something ain't right. So I put my purse on my shoulder, and I put it on the other side of my shoulder, in case they try to, you know, come up and do some dumb stuff like try to run and grab my bag or whatever off my shoulder. You know, I don't think purse snatching is too prevalent down here in Georgia. Not in Columbus, Georgia, anyway. Probably in Atlanta they do the purse snatching thing. I don't know what purse snatching down there. Anyway, long story short. So did I have money on me then? I don't even think I had no money on me then. I think I was top. No, I think I was broke. Did I have money on me then? I don't know what they was going to be stealing because I ain't had nothing on me, but whatever. You don't know that. When you robbing people, you're robbing people. So I put my purse on the other side of my shoulder. Eventually they kind of dwindled off, and there's some old man in a blue truck pull up in some jogging suit. I'm like, what you doing, my man? Then he comes over there. He's like, what you doing? Do you need a ride? No, don't need a ride. Fine. Oh, how long you doing? Long enough. I'm good. Straight. You got a man? I'm fine. Blah, blah, blah. Leave me alone the whole time. You know what I mean? So he puts his leg up, and I stand up. Because I'm like, why you put your leg up on this bus stop like that? Don't do that. Don't make me feel no kind of way. Like, keep your hands and your feet to yourself. Keep my hands and my feet to myself. So I stand up, and I get my phone. Like I'm about to call 911. Then so I'm about to call the police the whole time. So then he goes and like, oh, then some white man that's sitting behind us. There's a bench back there too. He stands up like making a gesture like leave her alone. He's like white, bald headed, weird looking, got these little CIA shades on. And then this dude gets in the truck and like, I don't even want to take you no more. And I'm like, you wasn't never taking me nowhere, no way. You know what I mean? So anyway, then the white dude, the black dude drives off. The white dude walks up and get in the car. Like some car comes out of nowhere, like an Uber came up out of nowhere. He got in the back of the Uber cab, whatever you want to call it, and just sped off. Shades on so I can't see his face. So I'm like, are y'all trying to human traffic me or like get me or sell me into prostitution? Because I really feel like that was like the whole get down to the get down or whatever. And it's just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to sexual trafficking, they're kind of looking for a certain different demographic, like girls that are like virgins and young and like haven't really been tampered with too much. Probably girls that don't have too many children running around or whatever. But it's like, I know I look very young because the lady was just telling me how young I look. Honey, I am 31. You know what I mean? I'm getting to be a big girl. You know, I have 3 children. You know what I mean? This ain't young stuff no more. You know. So yeah, I don't need to be trying to target me because, you know, I mean, if you want to make money, you don't want the old horse. You want the young horse, right? This horse is getting old. I ain't that shoot. You ain't gotta shoot me yet, but yeah. So, and I'm just saying that for the sake of, I shouldn't be somebody who y'all trying to human sex traffic or whatever. But it really is. Maybe it's not even about like a demographic. Maybe it's about something else. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And I had, at first in the beginning, like these are all things that I have grown to know. I'm being harassed because I won't basically celebrate or participate in the sexual trade or service or whatever. Ain't that sad? I gotta be harassed. I don't want to be a thought. Anyway, there'll be a part 3. Bye.